Okay, this next item we have here is by a company called ProAm USA, and what this is, it's a 4-foot compact DSLR camera crane, or sometimes they call them a jib. It's a pretty cool little thing for your camera. So as you can see, you mount the camera on the end there, swiveling it, and then what it is, it has a long arm which is mounted on a stand. I'll show you that later. I'll pan that and get the individual pieces here. But this is a pretty cool little item, and it's really moderately priced. And what it's cool for, it supports DSLR cameras, or any camera actually that has the 1/4-inch like threads on the bottom. For a tripod, it will mount on this easily. And as you can see, you can control the height. You can bring it down low, you can bring it up high, and you can also do the camera angle at the same time, as you can see there. So you can raise it up and you can independently bring the camera down. This is a cool little system. So, and then of course, with the side-to-side movement, you can pan around, and you can pan around 360 degrees with this thing, because it's mounted on a tripod. It's got steel bearings on here, on this mount, and they're really easy to swivel around. It's pretty cool. It doesn't support like super big cameras because it's meant for DSLR cameras. And at the end over here on the other side right here, as you can see, there's weights, like little regular dumbbell weights that you can put on here to compensate for the weight of the camera that's on the end of the thing. See, so this, I can't let go of my hand because it goes down, but if I add like these little 3-pound weights, you can add as many as you want to even it out. See, so now I can let go and it's balanced. So it's a pretty cool little thing. And then you have a lever right here where you control the tilt of the camera up or down. And like I said, you can just move the jib or the crane from side to side. Now this gives you very cool professional shots. Talk about Steadicam stuff. This is like really ultra smooth. It's just, I can't emphasize that enough. It's just so smooth. It's got steel bearings and it's nicely oiled. It moves very nice. Now the construction of this, it's aluminum, but it's heavy duty steel aluminum. And it's coated with a black like paint, but it is aluminum, so it doesn't weigh very much. You can also attach, like over here there's another bracket you can attach, and it's got holes for putting attachments on there. So, but I mainly just use it as a jib. This one is model number DVC C60, and it's called the Orion Junior DVC 60 by a company called ProAm USA, and it's their Orion Junior DVC 60, and it's a 4-foot compact DSLR camera crane. So like I said, it is definitely really, really cool. Now it mounts on a tripod, although you can get this to mount on a regular camera tripod if you don't have a heavy duty stand like I do. I prefer the heavy duty stand because then it's definitely heavy duty, and I could don't have to worry about knocking it over or the weight it supports, because it has no problem supporting any of the DSLR cameras I've used. Let's see if there's some more specs on here I could let you know. Yeah, it supports up to 12 pounds, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you definitely, if you have a camera bigger than that, you're going to be using something else anyway. So, and then the maximum extension of this thing when you attach your camera is actually 3 feet, and the minimum is 2 feet. So you can move your camera, in or out. So that's cool. You can adjust it with these screws right here to like 2 feet, and like I said, it goes up to 3 feet. The whole length is 4 feet, but you can adjust it right here in these screws right here. So that's a pretty good little thing to where you can adjust it, and it's assembled in the US, which is pretty cool. You can get it with a steel tripod mount, which is it comes with originally, and it works really good. And like I said, it's really stable, and this acts as a real good steady cam thing. So it's like very smooth in the operation. Let me see if I could zoom in on this thing right here so you can kind of see how it works, and then maybe show you the stand at the same time. If you look carefully, we're going to try to go in here. There we go. And as you can see, there's the weights, and there's the fulcrum and stuff and how it operates. And if you look down here, you'll see that it's mounted to a stand, which is pretty cool the way this works here. There you can see the weights that I put on there to compensate for the camera weight up front. So if you look at this real carefully, see, like I said, these weights just basically just go on here. You just put them in through the top here. Just regular like dumbbell things. Regular weights you see in a weight room. Just put them on here to balance out the weight of whatever camera you're using up front. The stand, let me show that to you. That's the best way to go, even though you can mount it on a tripod. I kind of like the stand because it's just a lot more sturdy. And there's the stand right there. See, it's just a regular tripod stand, and then it just mounts the whole unit. Now that's a pretty cool looking unit, you know. And like I said, it's pretty sturdy. And this is like your regular. You see these kind of stands on speaker stands, bands and things like that. It's the same type of stand, and the only thing on top of it, you got this camera jib mounted on there. So that's the only difference. And let me tell you, this thing works great. So again, this is made by a company called ProAm, and it's the DVC60 camera crane mini jib, they call it. And it's made by a company called Orion. So this is the Orion Junior. No, this is the model. The model is an Orion Junior DVC60 4-foot compact DSLR camera crane or jib, and it's made by ProAm USA. That's PROAM USA. It's very reasonably priced. Look it up, and it will definitely improve your camera shots. This is a great little unit, and you can also get lots of accessories for this crane. Look it up, and you will have great shots with this thing. Thank you. See you folks later.